So they knew exactly what screenshots and evidence that we provided for their son.
Good evening for Sunday the 25th. About 8:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You need to go watch the DUI guy from Kentucky. He done about a 4 or 5 hours live stream tonight about what the hells. And went over the third filing to remove that judge in Levy County, Florida. He went over it, and another one is Megan Fox Ryder. I think she's a lawyer too, so you want to subscribe to those two channels. The DUI guy and Megan Fox Ryder, W-R-I-T-E-R, Ryder, like she's writing something. They both was on there. I think tomorrow they gonna, I think Jeremy Hale, the DUI guy, and Megan Fox is going to be on, I think it's the Umbrella guy tomorrow. I think it's either 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you go to the DUI guy, he's a very good guy. He's in Kentucky. I guess he's practiced law in Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio, since that's on the borderline of Kentucky. Him and Megan Fox went over every detail of that filing to remove that judge in Levy County, Florida. So you need to watch the YouTube video of that DUI guy. Man, he got some good videos. I've been watching them, I guess, close to a year. What I like for him to do, like he did to Ray, I forget his name, Ray something. He only got about 40 or 50 YouTube channels. He promote them and got his people to get up to about 9,000 to get 1,000 subscribers. But that's okay. It'll take me a year or something to get there.
Her rescue. With her rescue, not only does she include her address on her rescue page, she has 2 rescue pages, by the way. One's public, one's private. She also includes her phone
you
number.
also need to what the hell right now. He's live. Him and George is live.
And I referenced this in yesterday's video. Cole is his first name. His last name is different.
Thank you,
he has 2 Facebooks. One with Cole Allen, one with Cole and his last name. This is a Lynette supporter. This is a fan in Nebraska. I have his address. I know his address. This man must register. Why? Because he was buying child. We're just going to say it's corn. All right? C-O-R-N. Nebraska
Inappropriate
corn
videos.
Huskers. This individual is purchasing and gets busted buying child.
So you need to go to Watch the Hells right now. He's live. Especially the one he done tonight, where he had the paperwork that was filed to remove the judge. Man, he was on there better than 4 hours tonight. He helped out Ray. Okay. It's Ray Bone Crusher. You know, you want to go. So, you want to go to Ray Bone Crusher and subscribe to his channel.
Facebook.
And I want to thank the DUI guy for helping Ray out get them
He's also
subscribers.
posting my northern home on Facebook as well.
Thank you.
Where
But,
my ex-wife
you know,
and
you
my
people,
children
I need
can
help
go and
with
be
the
secure and
subscribers.
safe because of freaks like
And
that, freaks like Lynette, and freaks like
I want to tell you all that's new on here, or maybe it'll get back to the DUI guy. I'm 70 plus years old, on a fixed income between 8. I got a blue tub, and I'm on a fixed income between $800 to $900. I tried to budget my bills, my budget. So, I'm letting you know.
No, Judge Thomas says nope.
And I agree with the DUI guy. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a doctor or anything. The only thing I am is a person who had 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, sugar problems. So, you know,
they're the fringe.
And I'm not supposed to get upset. I talk about everything. But I have watched that DUI guy maybe a year, I think. I don't know. I'm 70 plus years old. I don't know how long I've been watching the DUI guy from Kentucky. I think he's a very smart young man. You know, for him to be what he specializes in, he's smart up here. He's smart. I've never met him, only through his YouTube channel. And Ray the Bone Crusher, you know, I've been watching him. And at first he was against Jeremy. Then he got doing the paperwork and all that and found Jeremy as a very good person.
They don't stop. You expose who they really are and what they're really doing with truth. You share truth. You show video of truth. You show screenshots of truth. You show text of truth.
Here's what you do, people. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up.
Truth. And then more of these freaks line up behind them. Child corn purchasers.
Well, don't forget, they had one on their property last year before all of this was exposed.
Yes, they actually had another perpetrator on their property
and they didn't
with
care.
That child.
The same person that threatened to burn down another local's home, and they knew that, and they still welcomed him onto the property knowing that they had a child on the property. They don't care.
What would you guys do? You know, here I am living my life out online. I'm publicly living my life. For your education, for your enlightenment.
Maybe I can help you all out.
How to do these things in your own life.
I'm sorry you hear Jeremy in the background. I love this young man in George.
Make life even more stressful. Or it could be those closest to me
so,
who make everything in life
here
more
comes
stressful.
Something. You all know what the blue light means. It stands for God. Because He created the heavens and the earth. The universe. He created man and woman. He created the animals, cats,
This
the
is
dogs, the
individual
birds, the
supporting
cows.
Lynette and Crook.
And,
These
you know,
are the individuals that are posting things for Lynette
so,
and Crook, such as
some of
my
you,
personal
some of
private
you
home
got the
address.
devil
I'm gonna
in
arrest
you. That's the red
even
light.
though these two seem to think I
People,
am, that I'll
you
take
want
any
to
homeless
change that
person
red
right
light
after and give them any money I
over to
possibly can. So
blue.
don't get me wrong, I'm
Put
all
your faith
about
in
being
God.
generous, and you know that. You know, at the core of my heart, I love giving and helping.
So,
To those
you know,
I
I've been
choose.
talking about
I don't give and help to
the
those who are
sheriff
going to
in
abuse
Scott County.
what I gift. And
How
now the judge who says, nope, Jeremy, you didn't do
they
anything
cut
wrong. She's saying that other people
$1.5
contacted her
million
directly, and
from
she's
their
saying your
budget.
lawyer actually tried to bribe her, and now I'm going to slap a temporary injunction on you, and you don't have freedom
And
of speech, which I'm
he
going to
asked
continue to
for
exercise
pay
no matter
raise
what.
for
I've
his
taken away all of your
deputies.
protection.
Bring him up like
My
the rest of
daughter's
the people
information
in
is out there on
Indiana.
Facebook by this
I believe
freak.
Scottsburg Police
And
Department
there's
pays
more
more
that
than the
support him.
Sheriff's
The same freak
Department.
Thank you, Ashley.
supports busted case of biscuits.
And
Which,
you
by the
can
way,
go to
remember,
for
he
public
encouraged us
safety
all as he said, I got
and
arrested.
watch his video
January 4th, I
where
believe
he
said, I
had
got
an
arrested.
interview
And
with
encouraged
Sheriff Jerry Gooden
everybody to do
of
your
Scott
research.
County,
So again,
Indiana.
we did more research.
You heard it.
and what we
You
found
hear
out
it straight
that
from
father,
his mouth.
that his father, there
So-
is some corrections that need to be made, because I shared previously that his father was in jail for murder. And at WTH News, we often
So you could say this
share
is
all the facts, and then there are
WTSC
opinions
news
about those
from
facts. But sometimes
Clark
we get it wrong,
County,
and we see it in this
Indiana.
case.
I know the
We got it wrong because it
DUI
wasn't
guy
for
know
murder.
where Clark
Busted
County,
Biscuit
Indiana, if he ever
his
made
dad
an
isn't
appearance
in
over
jail
here
for murder.
in
It's
any
kidnapping
courts
and
for
attempted
DWI.
As a matter of fact,
Thank
here we
you,
have it
Ricky.
right here, as Busted Biscuit Boy actually encouraged us to get all the information. So there it is right there. I'm going to read it to you. I'm actually going to read you his comments to the deputies, because I want to make sure you actually get it correct, because that's what we are encouraged to do by Busted Biscuit Boy. So, here's all of the transcripts right here.
There's a lot there.
Jeez, there's so much.
There's pages upon pages upon pages.
In 2024 to Nathaniel or Holly Stewart of Gordon. Thank you for that.
Which, by the way, he told you it takes so much time to get information. Just so we're all clear, I've never been arrested in this case. Lynette continues to lie and say that I broke the temporary injunction. I'm the only one that actually has kept the injunctions and respected the law instead of disrespected it. All right, here we go. We need this correction. So this is Busted Biscuit Butt's dad. On 1405 at approximately 16:38 hours, I was dispatched to a 911 call at State Route 24 in LZ, not Otter Creek. Dispatch advised that there was a disturbance in an open 911 line and shots were being fired. On arrival, a subject later identified as victim number 2 told myself and Deputy Smith that a man and a woman behind the house with a gun tooled to
So
their head
I hope
and
everybody had a good Sunday.
getting out of jail December 29th. Coming back.
Time is 8:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I think a lot of people in
You know, you people in Levy County, Florida, election's coming up for the judge. Vote him out. And he's supposed to be a judge, and he don't know the law of Florida.
At this point, the deaf
So
didn't
that's
see the law
something to
enforcement
think
coming
about,
towards them. I
people.
instructed Deputy Smith on our plan of action to come from separate sides of the rest, the responder.
So,
As
people,
approached
I
the
need
backyard, the
1,000
responder saw a white female
subscribers.
later identified as victim, and the
If
deaf
you,
defendant,
the
victim number one, was on her hands and
DUI
knees.
guy,
The
can
deaf
help
behind
me
her.
out. I don't
The
know
deaf
you.
had his
You
left
don't
hand
know
around the
me from
victim's head,
Tom,
and his
Dick,
right
or
hand
Harry,
holding a
or
large,
George, or
dark-colored revolver with a
Matthew,
barrel.
John, Luke. You don't know me from anybody.
Negative, Duma.
Pressed up against victim number 1, had identified
So,
myself at the sheriff's
I'm
office and
asking
ordered
for
the
your
deaf to drop
people,
the
help
weapon.
me
The deaf told me
get
to go ahead and
1,000
shoot him because he
subscribers.
would not drop
1,000
the
would
gun.
be
I again ordered
okay.
the deaf to drop the weapon. The deaf took the barrel off the victim number 1 head
But
and held the gun by
as
his
Jeremy,
side for a short
what
time.
the
I
hell
kept
says,
for
do
the deaf
not
to drop the weapon, and
contact
after a
any
few
of those
commands,
people
the deaf threw the gun in front
that
of him. I ordered the deaf to get
he
on the ground,
talks
and he told me
about
that
on his
if I wanted him on the
YouTube
ground,
channel.
I better put him on the ground. The deaf did not
If
comply
you
after
see
several
it,
orders for him to lie on the ground.
report
The
it.
deaf walked towards where his gun was lying on the ground and told me that I wanted him. And told me that
If
I wanted him to
you
get down.
get a text from some of those crazy people in Otters Creek, report that to your local police department. Then report it to the Levy County Sheriff's Department. So, you know, do that. You see it, report it.
The deaf stroked both deputies multiple times with closed fists during the fight. Deputy Smith
I
and
agree
myself were able
with
to contain
Jeremy
the
and
deaf on the
George
ground
on it.
in a
You
scale-laid
see it,
position
you
until additional
report
deputies
it.
arrived and helped handcuff the deaf. After
But
the
I
secured
think
victim number
what
1 gave her
that
account
judge is
of what
doing
has happened
to
law
Jeremy,
enforcement
keep
Victim number 1
doing
said
what
they
he's
lived with the
doing,
deaf for approximately
making
17
him
years and had
put
one
more
child in common with the
money
deaf. Victim
out
number 1
there.
said she had recently moved out from the residence into Old Town into this
Is the
location.
sheriff
Victim 1 said
of
she had heard
Levy
the deaf
County
outside of her residence
responsible
yelling for her
for
to come
not
outside. Victim 1 said that she looked out
arresting
the window and
those
saw the deaf
two
loading his
people?
gun. Victim 1 said that
Yeah,
she went to
they're
run to the back door and hide
responsible.
from the deaf. Victim 1 said that she
And the
saw her
state
neighbor,
of Florida
victim
is
2, standing next to the
responsible.
door, telling her
They
to run
don't
into his
want
house.
to
Victim
do
1 said that
anything
she did,
about
and
those
shortly after made it
protected
inside.
orders.
The deaf kicked
That's
in the door
how
and
come
began choking her
Lynette
and slapping her
and
around. Victim 1
Cook,
said that
or
several times
whatever
the
his
deaf put the gun to
stupid
her head and
name
told her he
is,
was going to kill her. Victim 1
keeps
said that she thinks he blacked
breaking
out
the
after that.
order
Victim
because they
number 1
know
said
the
the next thing
cops
she remembered
won't
was
do
the cops were
anything.
arriving and she thought the
When
police
it's
were
going
to
to
kill the deaf
stop
to get him to stop
until
hurting her.
somebody
Victim 2
gets
said
shot?
that the deaf he saw outside
So,
Victim 1's residence yelling for her to come outside. Victim 2 said that he
think
saw the
about
deaf
it,
with a handgun.
people.
Victim 2 said that the deaf
He's
began
getting
firing rounds in
screwed.
front of the victim's number 1
What
residence.
do you
Victim 2
think
said that he saw
when
victim
the
number 1
judge
behind the
ruled
residence outside shortly
on
after
the
the first fires
third
were shot and yelled for her to run for
motion
those residential
that
victims. 2 said that when he
Jeremy
looked at
and
the
his
victim,
lawyer
the boy
filed
had
to
his hand right at him,
remove
fired
him?
one round towards him. You want me
You
to keep
know,
going? Because I'm going to.
don't they
Here are
have
yours
like
to
you
do all
do
of our
in
homework.
Indiana
Research.
Superior
Victim 2 said
Court
he
or
felt that the
something?
deaf was trying to defend and kill
I know
him.
they
As
got
he
the
was in
Bar
fear for his life, Victim 2 said that when
Association,
Victim
but I
1
think
entered his
Indiana
residence, he was already
got like
calling
a
911.
Superior
Victim 2 said
Court
that the
or
deaf kicked in
Supreme
the
Court
door.
that
You understand?
oversees
And
the
he kicked in
lawyers
door to get to
and
his
the
mom
judges.
to try and kill the
Can't,
neighbor as well. That's what this is all amounting to.
can't they file a
Kicked in the door at his
complaint
residence and began hitting victim
against
number 1.
the
Victim number 2
judge
said
to
that he
get
ran
him
outside, flanked down the
removed?
police, and he was in the fear of that the deaf was
Since
going to shoot him.
the
Victim 2 said that
DUI
after
guy
he ran from the residence,
went
he saw the police arrive,
national,
and he stayed away
UK,
until a lot more
and
police arrived.
all
Crime
over
scene
the
responded and
world.
removed at least 4 rounds
That's
of
gonna make
24 Magnum slugs from victim
that
number 1. Residence.
number
Victim
one
number 2 had a
judge,
gunshot that
the
entered his
chief
residence
judge,
next
I
to where he
guess
was
you
standing
called,
when the deaf fired around at him. Several
that's
live
gonna
rounds
put
of
pressure
44 Magnum
on
rounds were
him.
recovered, and everywhere the deaf was chased the victim. The gun recovered from the deaf's had a
So,
over 10-inch
that's
barrel,
something to
44
think
Magnum, all
about.
recovered and were put into evidence.
You
The deaf
know,
was given medical treatment and transported to Levy County Jail.
can the
During
governor of
transport, the deaf
Florida
told
remove
Deputy
him?
Smith that if I spent
I
one
said
day
9 chances out of
20 years
10,
in
I
jail,
would
when
say
he was
no.
out of
There
jail,
might
he
be
was
that
gonna come back
1%
and finish the job
they
and
would
get it
do
right
that.
next time. Talking about
But the governor's the one that put him in there. You think he's going to remove one of his candidates?
And when does he get out? 20
December
years later,
29th.
December of this year.
So what do you think about that? Would you vote for
And
a
this is the judge who
governor
has taken away
of Florida
my
to
Second
put
Amendment
that
rights. So, not
buckle
only are
up
Lynette and
person
Crook stalking
in
me,
a
not only
position
are
they
Lynette and
don't
Crook
know
have
the
this
law?
ridiculous freak
You know,
following.
I listened to the
containing
DUI
Biscuit Boy,
guy
whose dad gets
tonight,
out of jail
and the way
December
he
29th,
explained
who
it,
says if he's
he
in jail for
explained
one
it
day
where
or
a
20
dummy
years, he's
can
gonna come back and
understand
finish the
it.
job. It will be
Think
20
you're
years,
Larry
December
for
29th.
doing that,
Not only
where
we have
people
Cole Allen posting my
that's
family,
not
my
as
daughters,
that
my
smart
daughters,
as
and I
me.
know
I'm
all
not
you
that
fathers out there would
smart.
do
I'm
anything
kind
to
of
protect your
stupid.
daughters. I know you fathers would do anything to protect your
So
daughters.
I want to thank you for the video you done
And what does
tonight.
this judge do? This
You
judge
and
slaps
Megan
a
Fox.
temporary
You
injunction
both are
on me,
great
takes away my
people.
rights.
You know, I'm going to start
It's a lot to
following
take in
Megan,
because
the umbrella guy.
Jeremy
I
wasn't
done
the one who
followed
just
him.
pulled out a firearm for no
And I
reason,
follow
brandishing
Ray
it, trying to
Bone
intimidate the
Crusher.
way
I
Kurt
like
has multiple
the Bone
times here
Crusher
in Levy County
in
with
his
multiple
garage.
witnesses,
That's real
eyewitnesses, and
nice.
because it wasn't
You know.
filmed the other two times,
But I'm here in
nothing
my
happened.
bed laying
That's why
down
we film
because,
everything.
you
That's
know,
why everything we do,
for
we
heart
film
attacks,
to hold those two
arthritis, you know,
accountable.
I can't sit up that much. I can't do that much.
So what would you fathers
You know,
do?
I'm trying to take it easy.
And Jeremy's never brandished a firearm, never made any threats of a firearm. He's mentioned that we needed it to protect ourselves.
You know, I like Jo. She seemed like
And
a
the judge-
very
the
smart
judge
lady.
takes away his Second Amendment.
Not
And
only
I
that,
believe, I could
Busted
be
Biscuit
wrong,
Boy
but she
then
had 2
batters
bouts of
George.
cancer.
And yes, shining a flashlight in somebody's eyes.
I think
and
they
not
told
removing
last
it
week.
is battery.
But you need
Has
to
to be told
watch,
by a
you need to
deputy
go
to
back and
stop.
watch
4
the
or 5
DUI
people
guy.
to turn off
If
the
you
light.
watch
They can continue
What
recording,
the
but to turn off
Hell,
the light. When I told him, I
and
said, "Can you
they
please turn
gonna
off the
go
light?" He
live
said, "No."
tomorrow. I think it's on the
All the other people
Umbrella
that
guy or
told him to turn it off,
Umbrella
he also said
Man
no.
or something
Just rude. Just
tomorrow,
rude.
either
Rude,
at 7 or
disrespectful.
8
That is not someone that we
Eastern
want on our
Standard
team.
time.
He's had many
I think
strikes with
Megan
us, and
Fox should be
Remember, this was the same individual
Tuesday,
when we first got to
I
Otter Creek, not knowing what
believe,
we got ourselves
4
into. We went around
p.m.
to all the
Eastern
residents and
Standard
told them
time,
to
I
trespass on our
believe.
property at any time. He could go in our creek and he could trespass on our property.
Well,
at any time.
So,
He used our name.
you know,
He
you need to
started
watch those
trademark.
2
He used our
channels
name.
tomorrow
he
and
showed up
Tuesday.
to our meet and greet for our fans.
But make sure
He tried to
you
get
go
in.
watch the DUI guy. Capital D, capital U, capital I guy.
This individual has been nothing but a
You know,
problem for these people.
He
an
did show up to
umbrella
our dollar
person.
sale when we had a
And
dollar
Megan
sale where we gave
Fox
all the proceeds back
rider,
to
you know, like
the
she's a
clients of the
rider.
Ark, and I just
You
felt
know,
uncomfortable
watch
the
her
entire
show.
time. The entire time
You
I was
know,
just comfortable that
she
was
seemed like a very smart lady. I believe she's a lawyer
never
too.
trusted him. I would
You
not
need to
have
watch some of her videos.
near him or along the
I see some of you saying get a hold of Cole Allen's parole officer.
I wish I had somebody famous like that to
Regardless of what
help me get 1,000 subscribers. You know, like I said, I don't get paid.
of these
I'm
people
considered
behind
a
keyboards
part-time
thinking they're gonna get
YouTuber.
away with stuff.
I look
They
at
have
Ray
so
Bone Crusher. He got about
much
40
garbage in their
videos. He got up to about 9,000 subscribers thanks to the the VUI guy. I think about the cable guy, you
A
know,
lot of these people are doing
the
civil society so
comedian.
much.
Sorry about that, Larry. I think Larry Foreman is his name, but he's a DUI guy. You can also follow him on Twitter or X, the DUI guy. So, you know, look at him up.
This should never be in the Levy County courts whatsoever. The only positive
So,
of it
I
is
want to
the
thank
aspect
you
that
all
we will get her on
for
defamation
being
with this
here.
us.
I want to
And
thank you
I'm
all
sure
that
we're
who
gonna
has
continue to go for
subscribed.
other people as well, such as Cole Allen, Marla Hughes, and the list goes on and on. Now, this is adapted, and I've had to adapt all my businesses and plans as well.
Here's
with
the
that.
hearts
Because
to all
January,
you
February,
good,
March, the leaders
loving
of
people
the
that
entire
God
year.
loves
I'm
you.
letting George go.
Hit the thumbs
see it
up,
disappear.
people.
We have to let Brian go. I'm next.
So let you know, I'm using Prison Live Studio.
And I can't even carry. I wouldn't be able to carry. Thank you.
And
I hope
these
you
things I'm
understand the
putting up
aspect
there,
of
I
him
believe
taking
is
away
through
my Second Amendment
Prison
right.
Live
I can't be around
Studio.
anybody with a firearm. So those
I'm
who go
using
with
the
protection,
iPhone
the answer is
SE
no. I can't be
Series
around
3.
anybody with a
Thank
firearm.
you, Sanford.
hosted so many events for charity, even Christmas in the Creek, where we have uniformed and ununiformed officers or
And-
security. I can't even have armed security around on my properties anymore.
I think that's wrong. You have the right to
I mean, this is
have security guards on your property, but that's
completely
Florida.
and totally out of control.
Yeah.
To continue, or
Maybe there's people there in Otters Creek that watches the DUI guy.
She makes everything 10 times worse instead of making it better in my life.
It's hard
And
to make things better when the
maybe
anxiety is through the roof
that
and there's so much stress
chief
going on.
judge at
It doesn't
Levy
put the
County
tamper on
will
this.
remove him tomorrow.
And so it has
That'd
not been
be
easy.
good.
TA, thank you so much.
That would be
Although we're
nice,
trying-
SUV colors,
Yeah.
they're all over the roadway.
but
Sorry, if you were trying to
You know.
communicate
We
with that
try and
first
use
issue.
humor to make it less stressful, but at the end
But
of the day, it's still stressful.
people said he should get Lynette on his DUI show. You know, people told me, said, you better watch the videos where she was in court. You might not want her on your show. Would I want her on my YouTube channel? Blankety blank, no. So,
So, town hall,
uh,
what a meeting, huh? George doesn't even go inside, from what I've seen.
so I heard about the DUI guy.
I called immediately
I guess
as
from
I got
people
there.
he
It was
might
13
represent
p.m.
in
on Tuesday.
Indiana.
Deputies didn't arrive until 7:08.
And
an hour. I even called again.
they said
5
he's a
minutes
pretty
later,
good lawyer.
And that's when I was told that.
For what I've seen he done in Kentucky courts,
And then when the deputy arrived, that's
if
when
I
he
was
shared that
drinking, I get arrested for DUI, I would want him for a lawyer. But the bad part, somebody would have to start a GoFundMe page to pay a young man like that. Because I couldn't afford to pay him.
Your subject last broadcast.
So I'm sure you all want to know what's going on with Amanda Martin, and you want to know what's going on with her son,
So-
Stephen the Rat Cunningham.
Rosetta, thank you.
So Amanda Martin is currently under investigation by the state attorney's office
Gonna be
and is working
For
with
herself,
myself
I'm
and my
pretty
lawyer for that investigation. And the Rat Cunningham, all of the report of the incident has been sent to the district attorney for the district attorney to determine
722, 5985.
You think that young kid that assaulted Jeremy last week, you think that the prosecutor of Levy County is going to do anything? Nope. I say no.
and say, well, we can't find it in the system, and they don't arrest them. Every time
yeah,
there's
he's
a
gonna
violation,
run south
who can I
of
trust?
And his stepdad is a deputy sheriff.
Protect myself.
You think they'll do
Who
anything?
do I trust?
I don't care. If I was a police officer, I don't care who your mom and dad are on the police department. They expect you to behave because who your father or your mother, stepdad or stepmother is. They're a police officer. They expect you to be better than anybody.
Yeah, sister, thank you.
Because your stepdad's a deputy sheriff, I hope they do arrest you.
No, I don't.
Thank you, Marcus.
And what you did was assault.
Thank you, Melissa.
Your mother should be arrested. She's accessory after the fact. She dropped you off there.
It's out of control. Like, how in the world can a judge go so rogue and hold somebody accountable for somebody else's actions and then take away his rights, his constitutional rights, freedom of speech, constitutional rights
Thank you,
to
Austin.
bear arms, constitutional rights to your own property.
Well,
constitutional
what
rights to
Jeremy
access.
just talking
How
about that,
in the world can a
the
judge
DUI
that's black
got talking about it
God?
and all this, and so did Megan Fox talk about
It
that.
is out of
what the judge is wrong. I know some judges here in Indiana.
Ohio going, yeah, this is out of control.
Would they do anything like it? I would say no.
And you have to question
But-
everything. Who can you trust?
I know you would have to file a complaint
People
with
online trying to make money off of it, trying to utilize the name,
the
trying to talk about how
Supreme Court of Indiana,
life
or
situation. And there's those I approve
You
of,
know.
and there's those I don't approve of.
and file a complaint against a
It's not
judge
money-making.
or a lawyer. I've done it
Literally
against
a
a
real-life
lawyer.
situation. Lives are being
He
taken.
failed to do his
Lives are
job,
addresses
pay them this
are
money. I
out
tried to
there
get my money back and
And where do you
this
get it?
and that,
From Marla Hughes,
so
from Lynette Preston, from John Crook.
Thank you,
16, can you give us the number to...
calm down, Jeremy.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Karen.
You can tell Jeremy's upset. His face is red.
So, what are your thoughts on your town hall meeting that you went to?
Never got to make it in. Deanna and I stayed outside the entire time. Never got to make it in.
So I want your
Thank you so
people,
much.
even the ones that's on here,
But I was able to see,
go to What the Hell's, watch him live. Look at them video. Look where he was in court. And you see that, hold on, I gotta turn my police radio down. It's
got to
too
see
loud.
Don following him attached to an invisible leash.
Oh.
Pickerick, thank you so
Oh,
much.
if I can get up.
Got to witness
Well, I got the cat's laying on my arm, and I can't get up.
hard copy of the permanent temp injunction.
So, sorry, people.
Protection order that I have against
Well,
them reading it through, them reading her temporary injunction that she has on him, which I'm not on, Deanna's not on. She
No,
seems
it's
to,
just the world, the whole world.
Chris,
The Thomases put the entire planet on it until we fought him on it and made him change it.
so she was telling the deputy that, oh, they can't film me. They can't film me. Anyone can film her as long as we're not inciting any type of violent behavior, violent reaction, unprotected speech. And so all we did was record for our protection, for our safety, for accountability, and to show the Ohio judge proof that she knowingly and willingly ignored
People, as
her and John.
Jeremy always said, you see it, report it. Always record, no matter where you're at,
So like I said, if we were to call again
for your protection.
knowingly violate the 500 distance,
You see it, you report it.
email a copy from the communication center, because that's what the detective said. He found it just fine in the community center to attach it in an email sent to the deputies that are going to be coming out, so that we don't have to waste 30 minutes trying to figure out what's written on it. Rocky Nelson, thank you so much. Yeah,
Doing
yeah.
pretty good, Mr. Ernie.
I think a lot of individuals that
I've been watching a YouTube video, which you probably heard me talking about.
yeah, Joyce Hudson.
His video is the DUI guy. He's from Kentucky.
As a matter of fact, the Hudson sisters called me and
He had a motion
because Darlene
of what the hell
sister Joyce,
where they filed in court.
if you tell Joyce where he's at, she's going to get
And I think
tell Joyce where he's at then.
Thank you,
he's a lawyer in Kentucky. You can figure by the DUI guy what
Joyce
he does in his law work.
tried to move Doug out of the way and get the first hit.
And he had a guest on his show tonight
Because Darlene, the Hudson sisters don't
called Megan Fox
Hudson sisters there.
Ryder, WRITTER Ryder.
And there are
I believe she's a lawyer too.
you know, we just met
See, tomorrow's Monday,
owners
both of them's gonna be on,
night where I got assaulted
I believe it's under the umbrella guy or
first time.
something like that.
Introductory.
And probably Jeremy Hale is going to be on there.
Bad for that. I
That's
feel bad
probably
for them. I feel bad for them. That first
7 or 8
their neighbors.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You've got precious people that live over there.
The Megan Fox would be Tuesday.
Running for the
I believe that'd be
will be.
4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Why didn't Carl and Joe get
Now,
seated after Russ and Don walked out? It's because
that, you know, that's pretty nice there.
Thank you, Ron.
and Russ and Don left on purpose.
If you've been watching What the Hells
Thank you, Teresa.
on these two idiots in Otter's Creek, which is Levy County, Florida,
and they do have each other's backs, and I have no doubt.
and
But yet at the same time, you still have to keep
they had
behind your back.
the motion. I think his name's Larry Foreman,
Said and done things that are
the DUI guy. He got a bunch of people following, got from the UK, every place outside the United States.
Everywhere I go, I have to look. Is there going to be another?
You know, I could use somebody like him
Understand the amount of strength
to help me promote my channel. You know,
to not do this.
I'd be satisfied with 1,000 subscribers
By the way, we have
in 10 or 20 minutes. I'd be happy if I could get that.
up. You want to know why
Thank you,
you
Crazy
get
Bob.
further?
I could wait on the 4,000 watch hours. You know, if I could get 1,000 subscribers,
Diane, thank you.
More than two.
it takes somebody famous to help me get 1,000 subscribers.
You understand the amount of strength that
You know,
to not retaliate.
but
Do you understand the amount of strength
you know,
it takes?
you know how long it'd take me to get 1,000 subscribers?
And other
I think it'd take me 1,000. I mean, not 1,000. I think it'd take me a year.
around because they're that horrible. Cole Allen's a pedophile. Do you understand the amount of restraint?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been cleaning up,
Thrown out there for
empty the
long
cat box. I got to empty 2 cat boxes tomorrow.
about it. Denies the injunction.
Take it outside and dump it.
When we have a permanent civil protection.
If that was summertime, you know, I could take it outside, wash it up with soap and water. You know, I clean it out the best way I can.
One on as well.
Good faith and credit.
Good faith and
People, instead of me using cat litter like most people does,
not what I have done.
I use what they call horse pellets.
You sealed it. Thank you,
I
Adam.
guess horse pellets bed. It smells like pine.
Seriously, who can you truly trust?
I saw that on the YouTube. And the lady went to Tractor Supply
A man boy
and got
runs around
a
looking
bag
like
of them
Buster
horse
Keaton,
pellets.
stealing our name so he can try and steal a foul
And
as well. And he's told to stop.
If you
And when he
first
doesn't,
start
he
using
decides
it,
to go on the
since
other
you've
side
been
of
using cat litter,
and his daddy's getting out of jail.
you're going to have to sprinkle some
If you hold me here for 20
regular
years,
cat litter in it, where they know that's the new cat box.
we're gonna have to deal with that down the road.
When them pellets, it'll turn to sawdust. All you do on your scooper is use your scooper to remove number 2. But using those horse pellets for cat box, you know, cat litter, you know, the house don't smell too bad. Can you find them horse pellets
So,
at like PetSmart or Rural Keen or Ursula?
Thank you.
I don't even know what else we did on
You know,
this week, to be honest.
probably you can. But it's pine scent, you know, smells like pine.
I suppose I could look back and try and figure it out.
After the cat does number 1,
The insanity of,
you know, it turns to sawdust.
Thank you, Shelton.
and I
And when it gets to the point it's too wet, you know, you know what to do.
we're not towards the end. This is the
You can take it
just
and dump it.
this thing is going to go. I hope you realize this is fundamentally attacking constitutional rights.
So,
Judge has taken away my legal rights.
people, I'm feeling pretty good. I didn't take my medicine today. I didn't take it last night. I did fix my cinnamon rolls. I guess there's little round ones where you put the white ice in. I try to have them every Sunday, just like if my dad was here. Because Dad always fix it. Always fix it on Sundays for us kids to eat on Sundays. Then an oatmeal or grapefruit.
Right now, it still feels like a solo fight. Yes, I got big shoulders. I'm a big boy. I got big shoulders, but even then, that burden of carrying this, Lynette is the sideshow.
If the person feels good, you should be here tomorrow to work on my front door. Take the 30 or 32 inch door out and put a 36 in.
And that even includes creeks.
You know, people, you can get grants to work on your house. How do you get grants? Well, if you live in the city or the county somewhere in your state, there's people that deals with grants.
And I don't like these people. I don't like them at all.
There's like USDA. They got a grant, I think it's $10,000 grant, but there's other grants you can get.
But I'll still fight.
So,
There's a huge
you know, that's something to look into.
I feel like if I say army, next thing we're gonna do.
If you're a first-time home buyer, people,
If I dare say, there's a huge
I told you what to do and in my other videos.
with an army. No.
I told you what to do for a home inspector.
There is a
The questions they ask, 'cause like Indiana,
watching right now.
all you do is go to school for a little bit and you be an inspector for a city or a county. I don't agree with that. Kentucky, you have to be licensed.
It's not. This is not an easy thing to do because it's a very.
I used to put wiring in houses over in Kentucky. When it came to get inspected, that person's licensed by the state of Kentucky,
Because what I want is for me to take.
which to be a building inspector
Bless all the children.
and licensed in the state of Kentucky, you had to build so many homes
I don't know how long this fight will
and so many commercial property.
I can tell you I won't give up.
Electrician inspector. You had to do wiring in houses and commercial property, so many. Same thing with the plumber or your air condition / furnace man. You had to do, that's the rules in Kentucky.
It truly is.
A person that never built a house or done electric work or plumbing work,
All of us.
that takes years of experience. You can't learn that in 6 weeks.
Calm down, breathe. I've had enough calm down and breathe.
That's what you do if in Indiana. You go to school for so long and take classes. That's wrong.
Fighting for rights.
I think the state of Indiana should change that law. I don't know how the law is where you live, Ernie. But the persons in my book need to be licensed in electric work, plumbing work, building homes, air conditioning, furnace, to me, should be licensed by the state.
Not to the residents of Otter Creek.
Just like your mechanics that works on your vehicles. They go to school for a long time to be certified. Every couple of years or something, they have to go back to school to get updated on these new vehicles. When they coming out with electric cars, they need to go.
And say, well, I've got a civil the reality is none of this makes any difference to her. I'm the one in court fighting it. It's my name. I'm the one.
And people also go to Ray Bone Crusher YouTube. Go to DUI Guy and look at his videos. And see, you know, he's a lawyer in Kentucky. And Megan Fox, you know, you see him on the DUI Guy show tonight if you go to watch the DUI Guy. When she had the motion where Jeremy and his lawyer filed in court. He was going into detail. What that judge down there in Levy County, Florida, he is wrong, making up his own law, trying to do away with your First Amendment rights.
The business plan is incredible. We have bought some of the greatest storage units I've ever seen in my life because we are smack dab in the middle of the major cities, and we have a 10,000 square foot schoolhouse where we can process everything and sell everything, and it works very well.
Thank you, Brian.
But when you get stalkers that move in across the street that refuse to work, you then try and destroy your name, and then
So,
the judge is doing the same.
You know, tell you how y'all can donate. You know, Tom Cartwright, 4375 at Post Office Box number 1, Charlestown, Indiana, zip code 47111. Or you can do it through the Cash App. The $, Tom Cartwright, 4375. I'm sorry, people. When you're living on $800 to $900 a month, I know some of you all want videos of me out in my vehicle. I had one person didn't like my video of the wreck, but 95% of you love it, you know, except for, you know, while I was trying to explain everything.
If March 1st, Friday, the final hearing happens, the first 4 hours is going to be him recounting everything about Mark Feather. Yeah. We don't care! We've heard it 4 hearings already. Bomb threat included. And he's going to go over it again and again and again. So, Friday, March 1st.
So, you people know, some of them, you got some VIP people on your YouTube channel. You know, you can ask them, see if they help me out. And
I do not believe it will go forward, and I appreciate all of those that are helping.
I'm asking you all to help me out on that.
If it does go forward, and then you go, okay, well, what if you do if it does go forward? Well, if it does go forward, we already know he's going to put a he's going to remove the temporary. He's going to put a permanent injunction on me. Then he's going to try and get me, which he can't legally, but he's going to try and get me to delete all my videos, which he can't. It's intellectual property, which I can sell to anybody I want, as I've already shared with you. There are those, we get contacted by producers all the time that want to buy content, want to buy the story,
So,
want to buy.
you know, I'm asking for your help. I'd be satisfied if I could get 1,000 subscribers within an hour. It'd be impossible if I could get somebody like the DUI guy that can help me out.
In this area, so drastically wrong. And so we
You know,
try and slap
that's okay.
in Florida.
God will help me get some people.
He could put in
And another thing that was brought to my attention, he was showing me
you understand
another YouTuber who does live stream is get a cell phone mount
all the time.
for my cell phone where I can hook it to a tripod.
Showing up every single day.
He showed me today, or showed me in his video. He said that's one I need.
Is in danger.
And
And this man's just
this person that does live stream, I said, I watched your video.
danger. This woman is the
You done the right thing
Welcome, Sally.
because
Herself as well.
you didn't show what the paramedic was doing.
so it's Sunday night.
And you didn't show that juvenile.
Monday. I'm
And he said he was proud of
Sunday
me.
night right now. We got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday, 9 a.m. is the final hearing. Do you believe
think
Judge
he's
Craig
simply
DeThomasis will remove himself from this case based on his impartiality? Well, it's actually
So if you people wants to do that,
it'll be on Monday,
I
Tuesday,
appreciate it.
Thursday. Or will he make us show up to court Friday morning and then say, nope, I'm not removing myself? I'm going to tell you what my guess is. My guess is he's not going to say anything. We're going to be in court Friday morning, and he's going to say, nope, not removing myself. That's my guess. Because that's what he's done already. So I don't think he's going to do it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Dude,
Thursday.
now, like I say, you all know what I'm talking about.
No, we're moving
A cell phone holder
disqualifying myself. I'm just curious.
that you can put on a screw down to a tripod.
He will not remove himself.
And 3 legs, that way you can raise it up, keep it.
Not giving up his arrogance.
The one I used to have had a handle on it
No. Couple
where
years.
you can just move it around, up and down.
There's a hail.
When I had my Pentax K1000,
Walk away.
which that's a 35 millimeter camera, I still got it.
The judge obviously shows beyond
So
doubt bias.
that's something, you know, that you could
Ridiculous amount
send.
of
You can send that through my post office
insane
box.
amount of bias. How in the world can that judge?
And
I'm not biased. I mean, this is like a narcissist saying, "I didn't do
people, I know I went live and I
This is like a narcissist
complained
saying, "I tried to
it was
apologize.
Google
Listen
when
to
a
me.
photo
The word
ID.
I'm sorry never came out of their mouth.
And I got an email back and being approved.
And listen to me.
It was YouTube. You people on YouTube, you ever had that where they ask you for your photo ID to verify who you are? I know you get a few more things added to your YouTube.
Thank you, Silver Mitchell.
I
This
don't
has a
know.
significant impact on my life. I hope everybody understands. Number one, I don't care about.
But
the
I took a
injunction.
picture of it, screenshot it. I used my computer to take a picture of it.
Contacting John Crook, nor do I ever want to contact them. We block them from
So-
all aspects, from them contacting us. When they have civil protection orders on them, we unblock them so that we know if they actually break it or not. Like any wise
So-
person
Thank
would.
you, Puzzled Puzzler.
We don't want to be contacted. We don't want them anywhere near us. And yet they show up at 4:45 at a town hall meeting.
Oh.
It doesn't start until 7 p.m. with a 4-year-old.
I gotta take my sensor off today because it ran out maybe about an hour ago.
Sitting for hours and hours and
So
hours.
that means I have to take a bath, wash my arm down,
90 minutes
Hey, Daz, thank you.
before Levy County.
and
Okay, yeah, we're gonna make them-
shave it real good.
By the way, at the end of it, the deputy said, "Yeah, you're right. They have to go." and they make them
Thank you,
leave.
Carol.
See,
When they go,
I'm like a monkey. I'm a hairy person.
they should have been arrested immediately.
Thank you, Terry.
We don't want them anywhere near us. We don't want them anywhere, anyhow, any.
I agree with Jeremy.
You don't spend this kind of money so that you can have more of them. You spend this kind of money to get rid of them, to get them out of your life. It all started with a cease and desist. They didn't stop. Then it starts with civil protection orders. They didn't stop. Now they're going to have a defamation case. They're going to have perjury cases. And it still hasn't stopped.
Thank you, beauty from within.
I don't care about the
So I hope, Ernie, I hope you had a good day today since it was Sunday. You know, my day could be better.
Saying that, you know what, I don't like YouTube, therefore you're not going to say whatever you want to say.
I got to check the ticket I got, see if I won anything.
You can't do anything about it, and yet he's still going to try. So I don't like that he's attacking freedom of speech. And I certainly don't like that he's taken away my right to protect myself when there are
So,
creeps out there. Lynette, Crook, Marla, Cole Allen, and the list goes on and on. My daughters! It's pretty sad when I'm in Florida and I have to contact my ex-wife and say, listen, these freaks are getting worse and worse and worse. The only secure place I know is my home up north. Completely and totally secure. You need to get the kids there.
so I'm going to make this a short one tonight,
And they're
people.
posting that address.
So,
Cole Allen, Marla Hughes, Lynette, John Crook.
so I'm going to say goodbye.
I don't care.
You know, I want to thank you all so much. You are the best of the best.
I got two daughters that are being stalked by these creeps.
Hit the subscribe bell. Hit the thumbs up.
But my daughters.
If you know some VIPs out there and they got a YouTube channel, see if they help me out. I know I'm nobody.
The father would do anything to protect his daughters.
And
Unless you're John
I got to do something.
to neglect. You'll do everything.
Here's the blue light. For the heavens and the earth are what God created. God believes in your people. No matter if you don't believe in God, that's okay. There's some countries you don't have that right in. You know, that's okay. That's their right. You know. So I want to thank you all very much. Because I'm going to show you something else. You all know what the red light means. That's the devil. That means if you don't change your ways and put your faith in God, that's where you be going. How do I know it? So you need to put your faith in God.
The death traps for that child, yes.
I know when one of your loved ones is sick,
That Unchained Fridge was there for months and months.
you all prayed to God to heal him.
Complained about it. That little girl could have ran in there, trapped herself, and suffocated.
So that's something to think about, people. Think about God. Think about your loved ones.
Vanessa, stress can't separate us. The only thing that does that.
So, you know, pray for everybody. I even ask you all to pray for me. And pray for the other YouTubers, you know. I only need 1,000 subscribers and about 4,000 watch videos. But God's going to help me out. I got my faith in God. maybe God will talk to the DUI guy and other people. Look at Ray Bone Crusher's video. He got about 30 or 40 videos, and he done got 9,000 subscribers thanks to the DUI guy.
Chance that he does, there won't be court Friday.
So, I want to thank you. If you live in Scott County, Indiana, remember, the county council up there have cut the sheriff's budget by $1.5 million. He asked for a pay raise for his deputies. They denied it. He asked for 2 new police cars. They denied it. People of Scott County, Indiana, do you want to go back the way it was with drug dealers, ladies of the night? You didn't feel safe walking to the grocery store or driving to a gas station, fear of the drug dealers or drug addicts robbing you. You know, let your county council know it. Comes May the 7th, that's election time in Indiana. I know it's only primary. If they got somebody running against those crooks, vote for the other people. You know, I don't know if they're Democrats or Republicans. Vote them out. They want to take the police officers out of the schools. That's your children, people. You kids has that right to be protected. But your county council wants to take them out of the school. You pay taxes for that stuff. And you see what they doing to your people. So I want to say, God bless you. Peace, my friend.